What you just saw is what Sony showed us for the first official trailer for Sam Raimis Spider-Man. Back in the early 2000s, I got introduced to the amazing character called Spider-Man. I stumbled across the reruns of the late 90s show Spider-Man. A show that stuck to the source material and the comics and had the best interpretation of the character. Then the mid-2001, we had a short, very short, quick teaser trailer to what Sony was bringing us that was a live action Spider-Man that was directed by the one and only Sam Raimi. Then time went by, we were getting more and more short teasers and clips behind the scenes showing us what we can expect from the movie. And all us Spidey fans, including me, even though I've just got introduced to the character, all our minds are blown that we are getting the live action Spider-Man. Late 2001 going into 2002, we had the first official trailer, and that's what you saw at the beginning of this video. My little brain was blown away. The trailer got right to the point and gave us a crazy montage of all the action, and the director Sam Raimi and Sony were just gonna give us the ultimate spin. Then May 3rd came around. Due to my age, I was not able to see it as I was like 5. But my family was able to obtain a pirate copy of the film. I would never forget watching it for the first time and seeing my favorite character, who I only just got introduced to, was live action right in front of me. I watched the movie over and over again, and my love for the character only grew and grew just from this masterpiece that Sam Raimi created. I made sure I collected all the video games from the movie, including the figures. I also had the Halloween costume from the movie. I was just such a fan of this movie and the 2 upcoming movies that came up. This movie really brought me closer to the character, and throughout the years, P. Parker / Spider-Man, he helped me through the dark times and felt like an older brother to me. I looked up to him and admired him, and I learned that no matter what battles I fight, no matter what choices I make, I will get through the times and make sure I take care of the ones I love around me, and that no matter what, also with great power comes great responsibility. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man will always be one of the top tiers of cinema and one of the greatest origin movies for any superhero character. It's a timeless movie. Even with the CGI, it still holds up to this day. It's a movie you can go back and watch and still feel like it's like your first time watching it. Tobey Maguire, Willem Dafoe and Kirsten Dunst brought the characters to life and will always remain the amazing cast who brought Spider-Man and his A-list of love interest and villains to life. And that's all thanks to the man himself who brought his vision to the big screen, Sam Raimi. Okay guys, that was my short mini talk about the 2002 movie and just talk about how much I love this movie. I mean, as you can see, I have the costume. I showed this off way back at the beginning when I started doing my cosplay videos. And I just had to talk about the love of this film for its 20th anniversary that is today. This movie, it made me just fall in love with Spider-Man a lot more, because Sam Raimi showed just all the battles he has to go through and the choices he has to make. I mean, just for example, the final battle, you can see he just gets beaten to a pulp and he knows he's failed. He knows he has. But the moment Green Goblin mentions Mary Jane, the one he loves, his mind switches and then he becomes the hero. and he saves the day. He defeats the villain. And that's what Sam Raimi showed. He basically just ripped the character from the comic book onto the screen, but in his own vision. He gave a bit of a darker tone, like more real darker tone to the movie. He had blood, he had bangs and scratches and stuff. He brought really fist to fist fighting to the character. Going back to all my figures I've collected and stuff, I haven't got them out now, but like you can just see by just my background here, I know it's the MCU, but you can see Spider-Man's glimpses around. Like you can see the trio from No Way Home right there, and obviously with this costume, just from all the love I show from my previous videos, this character means so much to me and to many others around the world. You can go anywhere around the globe, show a picture of Spidey, and they will know him. He's like a symbol, and he just brings a lot of, he's kind of like Superman but the Marvel. Yeah, he brings happiness and joy to kids, adults, doesn't matter what the ages are. I also want to talk about and announce that I will be doing a version 2 of the 2002 suit. I've been waiting for this day to announce it. I will be taking much more better photos of this costume in the next coming weeks at London Comic Con. But then after that, I will be focusing on whatever cosplays I have then and the version 2 of this suit. I will be doing urethane webbing and the front emblem. I will be, hopefully, if he still makes it, Comic Suit Factory, who made my urethane TASM 2 emblem. Hopefully, if he still makes it, I will be getting the 2002 face shell. Fingers crossed for that, but obviously I'll be keeping you guys updated on YouTube and the Instagram. I just want to show my love for this movie by doing that version 2, and just make it more like a movie replica display. I can wear it, but I'll mostly have it as a display, possibly in the background of my future videos whenever it gets done, and just show that I like this movie. This movie just means a lot to me. I know I keep repeating myself, and I am sorry for that, but this movie, I watch this movie once a year at least, just to bring nostalgia back. And just like I said, every time you watch this movie, it's like the first time watching it again, with all that nostalgia, and just what the actors bring to the characters is amazing, especially Tobey Maguire and Willem Dafoe. That is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm sorry that I haven't really been uploading recently, been quite busy, but I will be uploading very soon as well, because I have another project turning up in the next coming week. I will be doing a video on that when it turns up. Hope you guys stay safe. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. If you like Spider-Man content, leave a comment down below on when you first saw this movie, what Spider-Man means to you, and which Spider-Man is your favorite, live action wise. Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland? Let me know down below. That's it from me, guys. Stay safe. Spidey out.